Good morning, everyone. Today, I'm here to tell you about Scratch programming. Scratch programming, it is a free programming language that is developed by MIT, and MIT is an engineering institution, and the student of that institution has created this user-friendly program where we don't need to by heart the syntaxes and the format of the program. They themselves give you a platform where you can utilize the codes along with their predefined codes, automatic codes. You just have to drag and drop the codes, and you can easily animate your contents. You can easily create stories, you can create games, music, and many a lot of things. The Scratch can run with any web browser, and you can download it as an app as well. So today, let's go ahead with the Scratch. The one important thing that we should think about it is, and we should be aware of it, is we cannot run in Scratch in Internet Explorer. For this, we need to have any other web browser, as in Google Chrome is fine. It's always comfortable while we are using Google Chrome. So let's see how we can create a Scratch program, how we can sign in with the Scratch so that the Scratch is easily available to us for doing the programming language. For this, I'm sharing my screen and showing you all the procedure by which we will be able to do Scratch programming. So I'm sharing my screen to you, and I hope my screen is visible to each and everyone out there. And this is the Google Chrome tab I have, and I'm going to this Google Chrome. By this, I have to log in into Google Chrome. It's since I'm using so many various functions, so it was doing that. As soon as I reach this place, I just have to type Scratch, Scratch, Scratch in the web browser. And as soon as I went into this, you can see that there are so many options available, out of which I will go to Scratch 3.0. Since 3.0 is the latest version, although we can also go with Scratch 2.0 and many other versions, but 3.0 is the latest one, so we will move into 3.0 only. I'm just double clicking into it, and by which I reach to this search results page. In this page, we can see there again, I can find many options of Scratch. So I have a Scratch from wiki info, I can have a Scratch from up, top, down. So don't ever go into any other website, since I've already told you that Scratch is designed by MIT. So I'll search for the website MIT who has created it. And here you can see with the help of my cursor that it is the Scratch which is designed by MIT.edu. So definitely we will just click into this Scratch, Imagine, Program and Share. On double clicking it, we went to this page. This is the Scratch page. If you are creating a program, you just want to check it out how Scratch is working. So we can just start creating it. But since we are going to learn a lot of programming with Scratch, so what we will do, we will join Scratch with the help of login ID and password, and with the help of which what happened, whatever program we are going to design in the Scratch platform, that will be automatically saved over there, and we can access those programs anywhere at any point of time and at any device. Okay, so since this every program we create, that will be associated with our email ID, and that will be linked with the login ID and password that we design in the Scratch website. So it is acceptable, it is available in the Scratch website every time. So therefore we will go through this thing, and we will click into the join button. As soon as we click into the join button, I reach to this particular page, and this is where we have join Scratch, right? So in join Scratch, it is asking for the username, and there is a caution that you should not use your real name. Try any random name by which you can design a username. And there is a tip as well. You have to remember your username. So for that, kindly write down your username and ID, the username, which is your identity, and your password. Because sometimes what happens, when we are surfing a lot with different IDs and passwords, so we usually forgot our ID passwords. So for now, write it down. Yeah, although it will be saved in your device, that's not a problem. And one more is important thing, that you can use a Scratch in your mobile phone, in your laptop or PC as well. So this procedure will be same. You have to go to the Google Chrome and you have to open up the Scratch and you will get the Scratch. Now I'm typing a username, a random username over here. So let's type Anu123 and I'm going to create a password. See, a label has been shown to me which is called username is taken. Actually, what is happening, there are so many students who are learning Scratch all around the world. So what happened, same username can be opted by anyone. So I have to create some changes with the username. So try some other name so that it will be easy for us to get registered in the Scratch website. So let's try with actually, we are associated with Golden Sparrow Hub School. So I'll take the name GSHS Anu. And I think it will take. Yes, it's acceptable. Now I'll create a password and will tell you. And you should be always very cautious when you are using your password. Never show your password to anyone. So just remove the tick mark from show password. And I'm writing a password. This would be again a random one. Oh, so it's again I have to type the same password again. So it will be one more thing you have to look into, that the caps lock should never be on during writing the password. So this is this, and then I have to press a next button. It will ask the country we live in. So just either you can drop down arrow and click the country, or you can even write your name of your country and it will show you the options. And as soon as I type IN, it is giving me India over. So what I didn't run instead of India. So be careful while you choose your country, otherwise it will consider you as the citizen of that country, and why we create some false information here. It's an online platform, so be a little cautious when you are using such kind of thing. Then it will ask about the your birth date, and there we have to just click into the month and the year of the birth. And don't judge my age, but here we are with this thing, the year of. So here. So now again, click into the next button and I have to give the information about my gender, and so it's female. And for boys, they have to opt for male. And then we'll move to again next, and it will be asked for our email ID. So for you student, you can, if you have your own email ID, that's fine enough. You can go ahead with your email ID. And if you don't have your email ID with you, then you can opt your father or mother's email ID. Again, I'll just warn you that please use it very wisely. If you have some random email ID, suppose your father is email ID is associated with some bank account and something like that, then use your mother's email ID, which is less risky email ID. Okay, so although it's a student platform, nothing will happen, but still. Okay, so take an email ID of anyone. You might be having your email ID by which you are using your Zoom or something. So go ahead with your email ID. I'm writing my email ID over here. It's okay. So this is mine. Wait. So here I am. And as soon as I click into create account, and my Scratch account has been created. Now I can log in with my account with the help of my ID and password. Okay, so now we can get started with Scratch and come in the beautiful world of Scratch. It's really amazing. When you start using it, it's really interesting. You can't keep yourself away from it. See, this is the page where we have the Scratch, and you can see that here in the rightmost top corner of the Scratch page, you will find that my name has been written. The account from which I have been logged in, this account is written over here. And near to it, so many things are available. One by one, we will go ahead with a lot of things. Some few things about Scratch, and let me tell you, these are the things. These are the already created Scratch program that you can see and you can create. You can have an idea how Scratch can work, and you can create your own Scratch program. Let me show you some special programs. See the project curated by MR Creator, and it's a project created by Wonderful World of Water, and so many so on. So let's see what about the Dragon Club is working with. So this is the Dragon Club's projects. We can see into it. So these are the some projects that are already available. In order to go back, I can go beyond. I can see their projects. There are so many projects made by him. Let's go into this, and we can see his project, how it's working. The log project is moving. The details are also given over here. So as soon as this is one mark, we have to click the flag whenever I want to see the program. Some music effect has been given for this project. So let's just stop it. In order to stop any program, we have to press stop it. So this is what the Scratch program is. And now if you want to create a Scratch program, you have to go to create button. And if you want to go back, you can go back once again. So this is the platform that we will be getting in order to create the Scratch program. And more about the Scratch programming, we will do in the next steps. Bye-bye, everyone.